Hey, I am so happy to get on here and catch you up on what's happening with my life. I am, for those of you who have never met me before, my name is Rebecca. I live in Portland, Tennessee with my husband, and we've been here in Tennessee for 12 years. I've got 4 children, 7 grandchildren. I'm 60 years old. I found ASMR accidentally about 3.5 years ago and just decided maybe I could just make some sounds that I would enjoy for myself. And then it just sprang from there because of some very kind people who liked and commented. It was just astounding to me that people would watch what I have to share. I'm thrilled. So if you haven't met me before, this is me, Rebecca. And but for those of you who've been following me for a while, I just wanted to let you know a couple of very pertinent things. I quit my job as a bus attendant for special needs. That was because I have my daughter and granddaughter living with me. Partly that, and partly because the job got dangerous. I had a student that became too volatile for my comfort zone. But because I had worked for 5 years, I was able to actually retire from the state of Tennessee, being 60 years old now. And they gave me a retirement check, and I went, oh, happy about that. Thank you. Especially because the job did not pay that much in the first place, but it had, other perks, and I loved the children. It was unfortunate what happened with the kids. I'm good though. I'm happy that I made that decision because I needed more time to do more videos and to spend more time with my daughter and my grandchild who are now living with us. And that's something that happened to me. So you understand that kind of through the last year, there have been so many changes in my life, and one of them was that because my channel began to flourish, my husband was able to retire, and he needed to retire. So that kind of took away the simplicity and the time that I had to just do videos willy-nilly whenever I wanted to. Then there was Brianna and Avery coming to live with us, and you may have met them in my other videos because they've been sharing the experience with me, and I just love it. But it still makes it difficult for me to film when I've got a bunch of people in the house. Well, then just recently, my youngest daughter decided to move home and be with family instead of all alone in Southern California. There was nobody there that she actually was related to. So it was a big move for her, and she's living with me, and I am so happy, so happy. Some of you know that I have been living in Tennessee for 12 years with my husband, no family, and I've been very lonely. And like you guys have been my family for a while now. It was just like a providential thing that I would have the job as a bus attendant who put children in my life for that season, and that I would have a channel and I would have all these friends. And you guys have been so wonderful and comforting to me. And lest you guys think I'm such a saint for answering all the comments, I love to. I love to interact with you all because it's joyous. Now, so what I am saying all this for basically is because I wanted to explain that with Christmas coming up, there is this persona that I'm, especially last year, that I related to you, that Christmas is warm and it's inviting and it's nurturing and it's nostalgic. that is really what Christmas is like for me, with me, in my home. And it's always been that way for me when I grew up, So I'm trying to represent that, But so now, that was easy to do when my house was empty. Well, now my house is full. So I want to provide that for my children, my grandchild, and my husband for real. And so that puts me in a quandary, because it's like, how much time should I spend with them? And how much time do I spend with you? And so what I was thinking is that this year I might not be quite as inviting in my home. I was able to do that for my fall videos and the decorating and all of that, because there wasn't any demand, or that it wasn't taken away from my family. But now I have to tell 2 daughters, a grandchild, and a husband, shh, get out, be quiet, don't sneeze, don't cough. I heard that. And just, that's tough. I don't know if any of you guys ever felt like then when you had to figure out a way to get your needs met, or make sure you're taking care of your responsibilities, when it meant that you had to tell somebody else to move away, leave me alone, something like that, just give me space. It is not easy to do, and I think you know what I mean. So I don't know what's going to happen with Christmas. That's pretty much all I'm saying, is that I hope to bring you some nice, warm, and inviting videos, but it might be different from last year, and there might not be as many as last year. If you didn't know already, I try to upload a video Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I'm trying for 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my time. That's Tennessee, Mountain Tennessee. I don't know what time frame I'm on, but yeah, so I also wanted to let you know that I try my hardest to do a balance of whispered, soft spoken, and no talking. Oftentimes, a video that has talking in it, there might be a version the next day that's going to be uploaded that has no talking in it. And I'm trying to meet the needs of everybody, because everybody has different triggers, and I don't know. Sometimes it's just a whim as to why I'll choose to do it this way or that, but I'm still trying to keep everybody in mind. Sometimes people say, "Oh, you're not doing any more soft spoken. Oh, there's less no talking." Are and yeah, I'm really a nobody, and I just kind of happened on this. I'm a housewife, and I have a cell phone and a cheap microphone and a cheap light. They're doing all of that with this, and trying to create for my own enjoyment, but also trying to create for yours. And I'm doing my best. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I just want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and I love you all. I love you all so much, even though I don't know you. I mean, some of you I do, but there's something about what we go through together, and my heart just squeezes with love for anyone that would sit and watch my video. It's like, oh, thank you. All right. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.